I'm calling it secret mac and cheese because I sneak in a little bit of riced cauliflower. The kids will never know. We're serving that up with some kielbasa, peppers and onions. Dinner for 4 under 20 bucks. It's coming your way on Cooking with Styles. I've already got the pasta started, but let's get the sauce rolling here and these two will meet together. We're going to start by sauteing a little bit of onions. I'm using a canola oil here. You could use, olive oil or whatever you like. And we'll get those in there. We'll saute them around for about 3 to 4 minutes, just enough to kind of get them to become translucent. But while I'm sauteing them, I like to put the herbs, or well, in this case, the spices, some turmeric, white pepper, and salt in there. And wait till you see what this turmeric does when it hits this. It is just a beautiful color. I mean, look at that. That is just absolutely fantastic. And it's got a really exotic flavor. I'm going to saute these up for a couple more minutes and we'll finish it up. All right, let's get the rest of this sauce put together. We're using milk here. I'm using 2%. You could use whole. And now a lot of times people use flour to thicken their cream sauce up for their mac and cheese. I'm going to use cream cheese. And I've cut those into cubes. And I'm going to move that around in there. And then to this, I'm going to add a little Dijon mustard. And we're going to get this to incorporate. It's going to take another 3 to 4 minutes for those cubes of cream cheese to melt, and then we'll add our cheese. All right, this is almost there. But before we put the cheese in here, I want you to come over to the pasta pot here. And this is where the secret comes in. Look at that, pearls of cauliflower. We're only going to blanch these, so they're only going to go in there for just a couple minutes. Give that a little stir in with the pasta. Now let's get this cream sauce going here with, we're using sharp cheddar cheese. The reason I like sharp cheddar cheese is you don't have to use as much because it's sharp. So you actually get more bang for your buck. And believe it or not, the price for this cheese and the mild was the same. So that's how we're able to do it. And you see how that's starting to thicken up there? I'm just gonna put the rest of it in. And this will be ready in no time. All right, this is coming together perfectly, so let's get our pasta ready to go. Turn that down so it doesn't burn. Let's strain our pasta off. Ooh, that's heavy. All right, all the cauliflower right on top. Back we go to the pot, and in it goes. It's okay if there's a little water on it. Make sure you get all the cauliflower. The secret's got to get in there. Let's incorporate it all together, and now we'll get it into this baked dish here. This is the tricky part because there's a lot going on here. And of course, I'm not going to leave all that in there. I'll come back with a spatula and get it all in there because we did a lot of work to get that sauce. And then once we get this all in there, I want you to take a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs. I put some olive oil in there. You're going to sprinkle that right on top because that's going to give that crusty golden brown goodness over the top of your mac and cheese. Pop it in the oven for about a half hour. This is ready to make dinner with. Let's bring some sausage. You didn't think I was just going to serve you a secret mac and cheese. Look at how beautiful and golden brown that is on top. But to get a better idea of what it's going to look like on the dinner, I've got some kielbasa here. You could use any type of sausage you like, but I'm a Polish guy, so I'm going with the kielbasa. Put that there like so. We'll take a nice big healthy scoop of this mac and cheese. Put it right like that. And just for a little color, a little parsley on top. You know, we did all of this. The sausage, the peppers, the onions, the secret mac and cheese. Shh, don't tell the kids there's cauliflower. Under 20 bucks. I mean, that is a smoking deal. And I'll be surprised if you have any leftovers, but if you do, this stuff's great reheated. That is 20 bucks for 4 people dinner. You can't beat it. If you want this recipe, go to cbs8.com/recipes. That's casual elegance. That's Cooking with Styles.